Dun, 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 dun. Feel like it's been forever since we've been here.
It has.
You've missed me, haven't you?
I have.
She's missed me. You've missed me, haven't you?
They missed us. It's not just about you.
Me.
You missed you? You miss you?
I missed me.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Oh my God, I'm not popping up on my feed as much as I do when we do the show. I'm like, where am I? I don't like this.
I missed me.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com, our little professional referral resource. My name is Chris Carson, and I'm a real estate expert.
And I'm Carrie Bedore, and I'm a marketing expert.
And she's very, very good at what she does. We decided to take a few days off and recoup, and we've got new computers. We've got some new equipment. So we all know how that goes. If you've seen any of the shows, especially those in the beginning, we know what happens when there's new equipment and toys.
Yes.
Usually you probably can't hear me right now. My lips are moving, but nothing's coming out. But everything on this end is supposed to be working. I think we're good to go. If you are here, though, let us know that you are indeed. Say hello if there's a problem, if there's an issue, if I got like a booger in my nose or something. Or if you can see that one random, I have a white nose hair. This is how I know now when it's time to do the waxing, which I do every time now. I have one white nose hair. And it's like the leader of all the nose hairs. It's there first.
You should call it Whitey.
Sounds very racist, but we'll consider it. Whitey the nose hair. All right. As we normally do, we're going to get the show kicked off with some music that's going to be taking the stage. The ticker is on the website. It's very cool. Counting down 22 days.
Oh.
Until the music kicks off at the Mile of Music downtown Appleton. Super cool stuff. And we got some super cool music right now. The Black Feathers, a husband and wife duo from the UK. The tune is called The Ghosts Have Eaten. Enjoy a little music here with New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com.
Never seen a miracle before. Been looking at the inside of this open door, but I've seen things that I've never seen before. Now the ghosts have eaten well. I never used to do what I was told. Mama always told me not to be so bold. But that's easy now that I am growing old, and the ghosts have eaten well. Never used to know what I would do. Been looking at these photographs of you, and these pictures have a different point of view. Now the ghosts have eaten well. streets of eaten well.
Dude, that's some fantastic music right there.
That was fun. That was good.
Very, very good. And again, going to be on the stage. Coming 22 days. Whoa. Let's go ahead and just mute that one right there. I think we're good to go. Yeah, Mile of Music. That group is the Black Feathers. What a great name we were just mentioning. It's such a cool name. Husband and wife duo from the UK. So we got people coming from all over the world.
Really? They're coming all the way from. I wonder if they have more stops here.
I would imagine that they're on a big swoop. I'm sure they're doing a tour.
Sure.
You know, hit a bunch of places, spend the summer in the States when people are out and about, listening to that kind of music at
Have
these
you
kind of
ever-
events.
Have you ever watched Daisy Jones and the Six?
Daisy Jones and the Six. I
Yeah.
don't think I have.
It's loosely based off of Fleetwood Mac. So like with Stevie Nicks and kind of how they got started.
Oh.
And like these guys kind of give me that vibe a little bit
Okay.
because they're kind of that,
Yeah.
you know, like that 70s.
I love me some Fleetwood Mac. That was one of my
Same.
first 12 CDs I got from Columbia House. When I bought them, it was a steal for 2 cents. I got 12 CDs. Come on.
And you still never paid for it.
I'm still on the hook for like, and with the interest, it's like 18 grand, something like that. Like my second born child.
Who would you even make the check out to?
God's sakes. Did you do that?
Of course. Who didn't?
I think everybody did.
Right.
What were do you remember the albums that you picked up?
I remember Def Leppard, Hysteria.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And
So that was, no, I didn't have that one. I don't remember all of them, but Aerosmith Pump.
yes, Aerosmith Pump was on mine.
Yeah. For
And
sure.
Warrant,
Um,
Skid Row.
Tom Petty.
Oh no.
I had Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. What else did I have in there? Who did you have? Did you do it? Did you get
Probably
yourself that
Debbie
Columbia House?
Gibson.
Throw down an artist title below. Artist
Flashback
name.
artist.
Flashback artist. Gosh, who else did it? The Black Crows. Or was it the Black Crows?
No, I was
No,
gonna
no.
say-
Soundgarden. How did I mix that up with the Black Crows? No. Soundgarden. I had Soundgarden was one of them.
Hmm.
Black Hole Sun.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Chris Cornell.
Yeah.
I saw him live.
You did?
I did.
That's super cool. What
He
a great
opened
artist.
for Lincoln Park at Alpine Valley.
Oh my God, I bet that was an amazing show.
It not only was it amazing, but we were in second row, reserved seats. Like we paid money because
So they were like sweating on you.
I
You
could
caught
s-
sweat.
I could see Chester Bennington sweat. I could see when he was screaming into his microphone. Like I could.
That's super cool.
It was literally probably
Two
my
great
favorite.
artists that are no longer with us. So
I
for
know.
you to have a chance to see them, that's
I know.
pretty amazing.
Yeah, Lincoln Park was literally.
That would have been a great show.
It was so good.
They still put on a great show. They
I
just put on an album.
like seriously was sad and depressed when I found out that he
yeah.
killed himself. That
There's
was
some
awful.
there's some famous people like that just have that connection with everybody, you know, or
Yeah.
that have, you know, can make that connection. Like for me, it was always like Robin Williams
Mhm.
and oh, for God's sakes, Anthony Bourdain.
Oh yeah,
That was
I
one.
love. Yeah, that still creeps me out.
Yeah, he was one of those that I just connected with the dude. I knew like the way he handled life and
Right.
his thoughts on everything and how he just didn't give a crap. And I just love that about him. And the adventures that he went on, he was very good at what he did. Although there's no way I could have eaten a quarter of the things that he
Right.
would eat. Like, can you imagine? That would be I could not do that.
I could.
You could travel the world and eat the nastiest things out there. Like,
could.
they're not nasty. I get it. They're a lot of, you know, whatever means food. I get it means a lot to a lot of different people, but some of that stuff is like, come on.
I want to go on a street food tour in Asia.
Oh, no way. That would be sketchy.
It'd be awesome. It's
There's gotta
probably
be,
some
like,
of the best food you'd ever have.
Like you'd have to have some kind of pill or something that's going to line the inside of my stomach to keep it impervious to whatever parasites or something I feel like I'm going to pick up.
Maybe, but
No.
do you ever watch those street food videos?
But yeah,
Oh.
I've seen. I mean, there's a lot of good ones. Absolutely, like
yeah.
like ramen.
Like the
Ramen's a
ramen.
big one over there. So you see a
Right.
lot of those.
A lot
So-
of egg stuff too.
Yep, a lot of big stuff. Like they had one where they just rolled out a scrambled egg and rolled it up with stuff in it, and
they put like all this like sauce and
I'm like,
everything.
oh, that is a good
Oh,
idea.
no, I'm hungry.
Are you?
I am.
I am too, a little bit. Weather-wise, it looks like we have a break in the rain for a few days, which is nice.
Good. We need
Good
it.
Lord, we need that. Weekend is looking decent. Upper 80s, mid to upper 80s possible. But Sunday going to be hot.
Is it
90 plus on Sunday, 90 and muggy. So it's going to be one of those days. Want to lose a few pounds, just go hang out outside. If you're joining us again, let us know that you're here. Share or like or throw down a comment and let us know so we can give you a little love back. We do appreciate you taking the time and hanging out with us at newlivingnow.com, our little referral resource here. And on that note, it's all about supporting local. When it comes down to it, it's what we're doing here. We're showing off local talent. And when you need a professional, we've used these people a bunch of times over, or our clients have used these people. And we know that they are going to get you to the finish line with success. And obviously with what happened in Manawa and all the water, and even Appleton and its spots there, it's flooding. There's lots of water.
I bet you there was a lot of sump pumps that went out.
A lot of sump pump issues, and of course cleanup. So all those pros that are handling that, from the plumbers to the cleaners that are going through the professional cleaners, and even the like, I would imagine yard repair, maybe some of them.
A lot of water damage on waterfront properties because of, I mean, there were docks underwater. It was
crazy.
So
there were
crazy.
Some of those pictures they showed, the befores and after, where the boat was, like you could see the dock and the post sticking out, and then all you could see was like the top of the post.
Right.
It was pretty creepy, to be honest.
It was really creepy.
But I drove over there because I have a listing, because I'm a real estate agent. I sell houses, and if you happen to be in the market or know of somebody looking to buy or sell, there's my shameless plug right there. But I was out looking at one of my listings in New London just to double check, make sure it was absolutely fine. That whole area was fine, but drove over there and through and around where I could. And it's scary. And then to see what's left of the pond, or where the dam broke.
Yeah.
Just to see the bottom of the bottom of the lake or pond. Or whatever.
So I heard this from a reliable source, but I have not.
This is not verified.
I have not fact checked. Yeah.
What
but
happened?
I heard that they don't qualify for FEMA.
I seen that they were looking at it, so it came back and they don't. Oh my God.
Right. So
why don't they? Not enough devastation?
Because it wasn't an active natural disaster. It was from poor maintenance on the dam.
Oh. Well, really? How can you prove that? We got how many inches of water in that amount of, like, what was it? 5 inches or something?
Something like that.
In a very short amount of time. I was watching the weather, watching the radar, and it was like the storm and the heavy rain just camped out over that spot.
Right.
From northern Appleton up
it's like a little hurricane.
It just sat there and spun around. I'm like, my God, this is going to be bad. And sure enough,
which means that
there's got to be some kind of assistance.
But this also means if they don't qualify for FEMA, none of the homeowners that had damage are going to be able to get insurance help, because a lot of this is going to come in as flood insurance issues. Like issues that would be covered under flood damage. And if you don't have that rider on your like regular homeowners insurance policy, you're not going to get things fixed. So this could,
that sucks lots.
I know. I'm not an expert, but I'm just saying.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, obviously we will know at some point. This will all pan out. We'll see that stuff on the social medias. Hopefully that can come through and we're able to do it, because there is a lot of damage. And was there a dollar amount on like the amount? Like usually after
I don't know if
somebody
I saw
throws
that.
out a dollar amount of how much damage amongst still like.
No, I don't know if I saw that, but it is
got to be way up there.
It's eerie looking, and I think that some people did a really good job getting drones up in the air and taking some of those drone pictures. I know we posted it.
Oh yeah.
When it was kind of happening, but it was interesting to see that.
Yeah, some of that stuff was super cool, creepy and not cool, but at the same time, like it's awe, like. Awesome is
like it's like morbid curiosity.
Yes,
you want to see it, but
yeah,
it's
absolutely. Sad. Mary Lou, hi there. Good morning.
Hi,
Thanks
Mary
for joining us here today. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you. Hope it is a special one. Hope you have your favorite birthday cake. What's your favorite? Do you have a birthday cake that you? you have a cake that you would, if it was like, this is going to be your birthday cake for the rest of your life,
Mhm.
what cake is that going to be?
Carrot cake with cream cheese frosting.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Great choice. Love me
Yeah.
some carrot cake.
I don't like regular frosting.
You need the cream.
I like the
whippy-
cream cheese frosting.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the other stuff is just too sweet.
Not well, unless it's festivals.
Well, okay. The other
I
cake
will
that
bathe in that stuff. Like I would literally load up a tub and get into that tub with all of that.
with what? The
The-
frosting?
Well, they use the whipped creamy, the
Oh,
whipped
the,
cream.
the whipped frosting?
Yes.
So, so not
festivals?
buttercream?
No, not the heavy butter. I don't know.
You like
I don't
whipped?
think I like the whip.
You like it whipped.
I like it. I like it whipped. Speaking of liking it whipped, Friday, join us on that show. I guess we've got an expert. We'll talk about that
Yeah,
later.
well,
We'll
no,
tease
no,
that
no.
later.
That's not what it's about.
But
The
this
other
one are expert.
no, it's
I
not.
can't wait.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait for Friday. I have no idea what's going to happen. It's going to be great. I'm like, I don't know. But we'll just- what?
My second favorite cake, like store bought cake, is a sprinkle bomb cake from Tamra's. It has cake batter in it,
Okay.
and there's like sprinkles everywhere. I love sprinkles.
I love cake. I love sweets. I'm an equal opportunity sweets enjoyer. All of it. I'll take all of it. And a bathtub full of the
equal opportunity
yeah. I
sweets
don't. there's-
enjoyer.
I've never met anything that it was like, oh my god, I'm never going to put that in my mouth again. I'm talking about brownies and stuff. There were a couple bad brownies where it was like, hey, you need a really good set of teeth to chew through these bad boys.
Oh, when they get too hard.
Yeah, or not that. So my mom, she is an amazing cook. We've got the restaurant, the family diner thing. We've had that forever, and she is so good with so many things except brownies, and that's
Really?
always been the running joke in the family. Like she can do anything but brownies. So with brownies, you were either chipping a tooth or you had to eat them with a spoon because they were just
There's
not
no
She
in
just
between.
could never.
Do you
could
like
ne-
the
oh, I just
edges of the
snorted.
brownie?
What?
Do you like the edges of the brownie, or do you like the
Well,
middle
of
piece?
course, I love all of it. Even if I'm eating with a spoon or chipping a tooth, I still love it. If when you get that situation, that's when it goes into some ice cream. You use that, as the.
I make cookie brownies. Have you ever had them?
I don't know what those are, but
So basically, you take brownie mix,
yeah.
and then you take ready-made like Toll House cookies and drop them in there, and they cook together. And you cut them like a bar, and it's a cookie brownie.
Absolutely.
They are
Bring it.
they're my.
I will eat that inside that tub with all of the
With all the
festival whipped
frosting.
topping
You'll just like scoop it on
all
up.
day long. I
Oh
could
my
just sit
God.
there and enjoy that stuff. But yeah, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday.
Hey, it's
what-
my
what-
grandpa's birthday
Oh, it
tomorrow.
is?
Yeah, he's gonna be 90.
Do we have a picture? You should have sent it to me.
I'll get a picture.
Yeah.
So
We'll post that later. We'll give Grandpa some
will.
online love.
90. That's awesome.
That's like the 90s, like the new 57. He's
Right?
still kicking.
He's 90 and he's still really naughty.
rocking and roll. Is he?
Yeah.
I've gotta
He's
make
a
this full
character.
of sass.
Oh, he was a bar owner for 40 years.
Oh my God! Can you
So-
imagine the stories?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
bet
he's a
got-
storyteller.
I bet. I bet he's got
Storyteller.
a ton of them. Sophia Varias turned 51 today. If you are sharing, if you're
Jessica.
having a birthday today, you're sharing it with them. Jessica, she's 41. Yeah, Phyllis,
What is she from? I can't place it right
The
now.
Office.
Oh, see, I never watched it.
How did you not?
I don't know.
I feel like you would totally appreciate it. It's hard to get into. I had to watch the first couple episodes and I was like, this isn't for me. Then I went back and watched it and I've seen
I'll
each
make that
episode
my
a long
next. That'll be my next series I watch.
you will be locked in.
That's
You
fine.
just got to give it that solid shot. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of you in Michael. Like, yeah, you've got.
I don't
you
even know
share
who Michael is.
main character. You gotta watch it. You'll love
Okay.
it.
Phyllis.
But happy birthday, a few famous people. Again, it's one of those days where there's not a lot of super famous people like YouTubers and stuff. There are so many YouTubers and social media stars. Sounds crazy, but bigger celebrities. There's
Mhm.
those days where it's like, wow, here's all the super famous people. And then literally like today, there's a handful,
Nothing.
small handful. But national days, international days, special days. It's National Pina Colada Day.
Oh,
And
yeah.
who doesn't love a pina colada? Actually, I don't.
You
I
know
do-
what?
What?
I want to like them in theory,
Yeah.
but I've never had a really great one.
I guess I've had decent ones. The problem is I had a bad one in Mexico
Mm.
a few years
Mm.
ago, and it made me sick instantly. Strawberry pina colada. 10 minutes after I drank it, I was like, "Oh, Something's not right. Hi guys, I'm going to check out for the next 2 days while I go get rid of everything inside of my body in Mexico. Yeah.
Sounds like a normal day for you.
Guys got a good pooping schedule and ladies jealous. It's all right. National Kitten Day.
Oh,
Little kitties. I love kittens.
I
They're
do
so
too, but I'm
adorable.
so allergic to them.
Are you?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
How allergic?
I sneeze a lot.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, at least it's not so bad to the point I've got one buddy where he can, when he's around me, if I have clothes on when I have my cat around me and I go to his house, he knows that my cat was like snuggling up to me or something.
I take an allergy pill every day, so it
Do you?
should be okay, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's
We'll
good.
see.
It's also National Don't Step on a Bee Day.
Do you know what? I actually stepped on a bee when I was a little kid. I tried squishing a bumblebee.
Oh, a
with my-
bumblebee. Good
Yeah,
Lord.
like a big fat bumblebee on a dandelion. And that thing stung me. And I would like, of all the bee stings I've ever had in my life, the one I remember is the bumblebee that I stepped on.
Her like a
So
bad mamma jamma.
yeah,
Was
so
it?
I can advocate for this day.
Well, hey, and especially honeybees, which is what's in there.
Oh.
I was allergic to honeybees or to bees in general. I almost died. I was within, minutes of suffocating. To
Do you have
death.
an
My
EpiPen?
throat. Not anymore.
No,
I used to. I had the.
you have a lot of allergies
Oh, not really. Just that.
and lactose intolerant.
Well, I don't think that's not an allergy.
Okay.
I'm not allergic to dairy. I just can't process the enzyme. Okay. Or some people are allergic to dairy, and, like
Okay.
break out in a rash and like that kind of thing,
Got
and
it.
have the pooping issues. There it is. Pooping plug. Can't go a show without mentioning
It's
poop.
true. And we validated that yesterday. Kind of.
Yes, yes, we did.
That's funny.
Absolutely. So a few national days there today. News. Have you got?
Well, it's time to go out and get some stamps because stamp prices are going to be going up on July 14th.
Oh my dear Lord! Again?
Yes,
I
68
can't tell you the
cents
last
to
time I
72.
sent anything out in the mail.
I know, it's like I don't really care.
Right? I feel like at this point, none of us are sending anything near what we used to.
No,
Like, whatever. They got to raise the prices.
I literally can't remember the last time I sent something in the mail.
I'm about to. Some tax stuff. I'm about to send out something, and that's going to be the first thing that I've actually sent
Yeah, but you're
out.
probably not going to, but you're probably not going to put a stamp on it. You probably go to UPS or a FedEx store and send it there.
Oh, should I?
I don't know. That's what I
I don't
do.
know. It was just a simple form. I need
Oh.
to do that now.
No, okay, never
Maybe I
mind.
should run my stuff. I don't know. Now you're like, well, crap. But that's the first item I've sent out in it. I can't even tell you last time.
Interesting.
Is it?
It is.
Interesting. What else you got in news?
Winnebago County is actually warning people because there's a lot of fraudulent scams on Marketplace for rental properties that actually don't exist. So people are going out finding properties that are listed online and they are and seeing that they're vacant, and they're taking the pictures and they're putting them up on Marketplace, trying to advertise them as property rentals and taking security deposits and scamming people. Right?
Again, it's just one of those things. I feel like you just got to ask questions.
You do.
People ask
Like if
questions.
it's too good to be true,
Right.
It's,
If you feel like, you know what, something's fishy, it's fishy.
right.
Just go with it.
Right.
It's error on the, error on the side of, whatever.
Judgment.
Good judgment, whatever. Just, I posted a few things. I was cleaning out the garage and just selling some stuff, giving some free stuff away. And oh my God, I put up like 3 or 4 things and my phone is absolutely blew up.
Ding, ding,
Hey,
ding.
do you want to here's this code. This confirms it. Like I had 17 of those things. It was nuts.
Oh, I'm going to send my uncle over to give
Yep.
you a deposit, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
So when my dad passed away, I was helping my stepmom. I sold a lot of the stuff online because I'm like, Lori, just let me handle the people because there's so many scammers, and she would have gotten so nervous about some things. But it was, but there were so many scams that were happening.
And I know, and I don't have a great grasp of the human language, and especially when it comes to writing it out, I make my mistakes, but it is blatant when you have these people that send these messages and they can't put like a sentence together. I'm like, I'm sorry if you're just that dumb. I'm sorry. I apologize that this isn't going to work out, But most of the time, if you can't put a sentence together, it's because you don't speak our language. It's because you're not here. You're in another country and you're trying to piece something together.
But that's why their
screw me
uncle
over.
But that's why their uncle's coming to put a deposit down.
Yeah.
I'll pay
That's
them.
like one of the signs I had. That was the last batch that I had. It was like bad English. They couldn't put a sentence together. When I asked them a question, the response had nothing to do with the question. So I'm like, all right, sorry, blocking you. I'd love it. I'd love to sell it to you. And maybe I'm missing out, but I'm just not chancing it.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Delta Airlines in Green Bay just opened up 2 nonstop flights to 2 of the Packer games this year. And did you know that there is a U.S. Beer Open?
I did not know that, but I believe it.
There is.
I think I feel like I do know that.
It was in Ohio, and actually 6 breweries from Wisconsin
Hey-o.
placed. They medaled, so they literally get like an Olympic medal.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So it was Mosinee Brewery. They had like a pineapple milk stout.
Really?
Yeah.
Mosinee.
Yeah.
I've been there several times.
Pineapple milk
I've never had
stout.
anything there that I enjoyed. I'll have to try this out now.
Yeah. I don't understand. I actually like beer. I think it's really good, but I don't know anything about it. Like, I don't know what a milk shake stout is.
Stout.
Is it like actual milk in there?
I don't know. And it's thicker. Stouts are definitely thicker, heavier.
Thicker?
Yeah. The ones that they're high octane.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Lakefront Brewery.
They got some good stuff.
The Explorium Brew Pub, Fix Brub Brew House, 1840 Brew Company, and then Stevens Point actually won for a root beer.
Oh, yeah, the root beer is amazing.
They got a bronze medal for their root beer.
Oh, their root beer is amazing.
Yeah,
absolutely love it.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty.
That's
fun.
super cool. You would expect that. We're in Wisconsin, for God's sakes. I hope we would get a medal or 2 in that.
Right.
Like, hopefully, somebody in the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah,
is doing it right. Well, congrats to those guys.
It's pretty interesting. And I found this story and I thought it was really interesting too, because I know you and I both love to play around with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And 9 out of 10 university professors have been fooled with essays that were written by AI. But I think about that and there's no way to stop it. And I don't know, they actually made an episode on it on South Park.
About that. Well, of course they did.
Yeah, of course. Well, they're so progressive. South Park is. It's like they predict the future. But the
Simpsons.
Both.
Yep.
But they like animated films predicting the future is so weird.
It's pretty crazy. It's fun to see those too when they you find those little compilations of they called this 30, 40 years ago.
Right.
Like, oh my God, they did.
It's like how did they know?
Right.
But man, I wish I had that back in school.
Yeah, there's no way to stop it. It's just going to be one of those things
Just
that they're going to
embrace
learn how to deal with. Well, embrace it and just let people know, listen, if that's what you want to do, if you got to cheat your way through it, at some point in time down the line in your career, you're going to wish you'd done that yourself and didn't have somebody else do it.
My question is it really cheating? Because here's the thing is that because I use ChatGPT all the time on topics that I might know things about, but they write it better for me. And I go through and read it. I actually learn things by taking, what they write and then, bringing it back in and repurposing it. So
you're being resourceful.
Right.
You're utilizing what you have, the tools that you have at hand, and those they're always going to be there.
Right.
Like during your profession, while you're doing whatever it is you're setting out to do. It's going to be there for you to use. So.
Do you know what I compare it to? I'm like, it's like making a cake, except you're buying the box mix versus buying, mixing all the separate ingredients. So you still got to put the eggs in and you still got to put the little bit of water and oil because you've got to put your own thing on there. But I think they just, so that's the way that I look at it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Not a bad way to look at it. Sure.
Box cake mix. But that's what I've got for news today.
What's happening? I know we got lots of music and stuff per usual.
Oh my gosh.
It is amazing around here.
There's actually quite a bit of stuff that's happening. So the International Jugglers Association is at the KI Convention Center up in Green Bay.
Go grab my balls.
Do you know how to juggle?
No, I don't. I wish I did. I've tried.
If you want to learn how to juggle, you can go up there because they have workshops that you can do and they have vendors there with juggling stuff. Actually kind of sounds fun.
Get some bowling pins. Got to do the bowling pins one. Yeah, let's try
Oh
that.
my God. I would knock myself out.
No, yeah,
I can barely
break in.
throw the remote to the other couch,
True story.
much less actually throw something up and catch it. The Hyde Music Festival took a break last week with 4th of July festivities that were happening, and they're back today with Jump and America's Van Halen Experience, which that looks like a lively group of people.
That's what I bet that would be amazing. Any of those groups that are doing the going back and playing the old stuff, I think, are the ones that are killing it right now. Because
Right.
a lot of the new music most of the new music now is sampling the old stuff anyway.
Oh my gosh.
So
I saw a TikTok on Dua Lipa and how a lot of her stuff is sampled from other music, and
Sure.
it was actually pretty funny.
yeah, a lot of it is.
So Thursday night at Memorial Park, they have Movie on the Hill, and they are playing Wish. That's at Memorial Park here in Appleton. And Stone Temple Pilots
Heyo.
are playing in Greenville at the Catfish Races.
It's kind of what they sound like. To
What?
me. I just
That didn't sound anything like them.
it did in my head.
Oh, I would have.
What else is going on? Let's not talk about what's going on in my head.
Life Fest is happening at Sunnyview Fairgrounds down in
Expo
Oshkosh
Center.
Expo Center.
Yeah, you ever been?
That starts on Thursday. No, I
It's a
haven't.
great time.
Is it?
Yeah, it really is. It's a whole lot of fun.
Is it?
Because it's chill. There's not a whole lot of drinking going on. Everybody's on their best behavior. I actually went on stage and brought a band out there once when I was doing
did
the
you?
morning show in Oshkosh. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
it was a great time. It was a lot of fun. It's got good energy.
Sure,
It's
I
a
can see
good.
that.
It's a feel good place.
I could see that.
Like the whole dang place is just everybody's in a good mood.
I could see that.
Yeah.
A lot of people I've never heard anything bad about it.
And there's a lot of food there.
Is there?
People, oh yeah. When you're a radio guy, you get to go around and visit people, and there's always food, and they always want to feed you. They always want to share.
Taste this.
Yes.
Taste this.
Yes.
God, we
that's
talk about food so
best.
much this morning.
Yeah.
Ugh. And then
Sorry.
Saturday night is Star Wars night at the T-Rets.
Fun.
Those are always fun when they have those
That would be
theme
fun.
nights.
Should we go?
No.
All right.
Mm-mm.
What?
Baseball.
I'm not a baseball. Hey, I thought you were leaning in a little bit, enjoying a little bit of the baseball. You did say that a little
it's
bit.
on all the time at my house, so I kind of know what's going on. So, I should have mentioned this. So, Christian Yelich and Contreras are both on the what is the All-Star team?
All-Star?
Yeah, All-Star. So, All-Star break is coming up. So,
Yep.
the Brewers got 2 starters, which is actually really, really good. So,
Sweet.
yeah, Brewers are doing well.
Go.
But that's what I got. There's so much events that are happening in our area, especially music events. They're just literally all over the place. So you literally can find anything going on any day of the week in Northeast Wisconsin. And if you're not sure what to do, go visit our website at newlivingnow.com. Look for the events, and you will see links happening to everything that we possibly can find right here in Northeast Wisconsin.
Yeah, it truly is. Where did I walk? I stopped at Flagstone the other night just because I wanted a burger to go. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll grab a quick beer, grab a burger, and head home. And they had music going on. Like they had there was a ton of people there. It's like,
It's
God.
fun, isn't it?
And they were good. I don't know who the band was. I didn't get back to check it out, but the band was really good.
I feel like there's a lot of musical talent in the area, and we have great establishments that can host them. And
Mhm.
people just genuinely like, being in that atmosphere with live music, especially during the summer. Lots of outdoor little patios and stuff like that all over the place. So,
Yep. And do you have any musical talent? Did you ever play an instrument?
no, I'm awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't read a note.
Can't tune a radio?
No.
You can't tune a fish?
No, but I made because I couldn't do that. So I made my boys, all 3 boys took piano lessons for years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then all 3 of them did play an instrument in band, but Derek left his trombone on his bed and it fell, and he woke up in the morning and stepped on it. And I'm like, you're done. I'm not fixing your trombone or anything. But the other 2 boys played, they played instruments and were in band all year. And Devin actually was in choir as well. And I said, Dev, I'm like, why are you in choir? I said, none of your friends are in there. And he's like, I like to sing. I'm like, okay, go sing.
Get her done, buddy.
He just didn't care. He was like, I'm like, oh no, I got to go to a choir concert.
I can't.
But
sing.
I have a lot of musical talent in my family though. Like,
Can they still play a little bit on the piano? I would imagine
They
they could probably
probably
play
could.
a little something.
yeah, I remember Derek knew how to play Paparazzi by Lady Gaga. And so he was like constantly playing it. And then Ty, he actually made up a song and like wrote it about sharks. So he like composed this music and I'm like, will you play it for all of us? So we all like sat around
And you
he's-
haven't done anything with this yet with today's technology? Or you haven't like put this thing, produced it, shot a video with your sisters and made something out of it?
No, I probably should.
You probably should.
And then I found a song. I found a song that Derek made. He sang, and it starts off, "Mommy is so cool. She is the awesomest person in the world.
I feel like you
She
take
is
all
the
of that.
coolest person that
Oh my
I."
God.
So I'll sometimes ask him, I'm like, "You must have thought I was really cool to make up a song about
I
me."
feel like there's a website where you could just dump all of that in there. Like they'll put sampling of him doing that. Like the other song that's written, like they'll put a
Sharks
whole
swim in
thing.
the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Ty made up another one called Grandmother, and that's all it was. It was Grandmother. And he sang it for my mom. She thought that was so cool.
I have very little music ability. I was a percussionist, so I was just banging on stuff. So I was good with that. That's all I got.
I like
Though-
to sing karaoke.
yeah, I mean, come on. Who doesn't sing a song every now and again? You got to let it all out. It's therapeutic.
It is. I love it. I love singing, and I don't like talking on the phone when I'm driving because I want to turn on my favorite songs and crank them up and drive and just sing really loud.
Sometimes,
It's fun.
sometimes dead silent.
Oh,
Nothing.
God, not me.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Oh no,
Drive around with nothing on.
No.
Just you and your thoughts.
no, I don't want to be stuck in those.
Let me tell
thoughts.
you what.
That's what 3 a.m. is for.
If you want a 3-hour trip to go by quick, just turn off the radio and jump in this head. Next thing you know, it's like, oh my God, I'm there already.
I do like listening to Audible.
Do you?
Yeah, like I listened to a whole book this weekend.
Which book?
It's called Black Rainbow.
Black Rainbow.
Mhm.
Sounds sad.
It was interesting. It was really
Like
interesting.
kind of like an oxymoronish kind of
A
thing.
Black Rainbow.
Black rainbow, like a
Yeah.
jumbo shrimp. Mhm. That's an oxymoron.
I know. I had to process that in my head for a second.
Good morning again. Thanks for hanging out with us here at New Living Mornings and newlivingnow.com. Our referral resource here, just doing a little chat and catching up. We had a few days off. Took a little extra break, got some new equipment, testing that out. Hopefully,
We went to the soda bar with Tommy.
we did go to the soda bar. That was fun.
That was fun.
And it was actually really good too.
It was.
Mine was too big. I didn't get half.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would definitely get a smaller one,
Mhm.
and I got glitter in mine, and it was not worth the 50 cents because you don't even see it. It'd be different if it was like in a mug and it was like all pretty, but it wasn't. The glitter wasn't worth it. So, but
now you know.
I do know.
And now you know.
Yes.
Because we found out for you. But it is super cool. And yeah, you just need a small. I feel like it's one of those. It's just a quick sweet treat.
Right.
It's sweet enough where it knocks out.
Well, I had Diet Dr. Pepper.
I don't honestly remember what I had. Oh, a Pepsi, I think, is what was
You
in
had
there. I had a
Pepsi.
coconut something. It kind of tasted like what sun lotion.
Would you
smells
pick
like.
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi?
You really?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. Oh,
Ew.
wow.
Gross.
That's harsh.
Yeah.
Not so bad.
When someone I'm like, I'll have a Diet Coke. They're like, Diet Pepsi. I'm like, do you take Monopoly money?
Wow,
Just
you're one
about
of
the same.
those.
I am. I'm a loyalist.
I mean, if I would, I don't drink either. I haven't drank a Pepsi or a Coke. Well, yes, that day, yesterday,
Yeah.
whatever day that was, we went. That was the first Pepsi I've had in years, probably 10, 15 years. I don't drink Pepsi ever.
Really?
Yeah, Dr. Pepper Zero. I'll do that now and again.
I like Dr. Pepper. Diet
Yeah,
Dr. Pepper.
the Zero.
The Zero.
Zero tastes exactly like
Do you-
really, really close.
Did you ever have like the cherry Zero Dr. Pepper?
I've not.
It's really good.
I've not. I have sampled some of their. What was it? Not cherry. Was there an orange one? They have like a couple different
And
flavors that they try.
they have a cream one,
The cream one's not bad.
and the cream one's really good with Fireball.
Mm,
It's actually really good.
I bet you it's good with a lot of things if you give it a shot. Probably some Captain Morgan, maybe.
Give it a shot.
Oh,
Speaking
there's
of
the
shots,
cheese
we
factor.
do have Dr. Shayna Conrad joining us live in the studio on Friday.
Doctor. We've got a doctor.
We have a doctor. Dr.
Doctor?
Shayna.
Nice.
Dr. Conrad. Dr. Shayna Conrad.
So what is this that we're going to be talking about now?
So she's a relationship therapist and she has some amazing things that she's starting to do. So it should be a really fun. It'll be fun. She's a great energy.
I got to be honest with you. I feel like I'm going to be a target for the two of you.
No, I don't
feel
think
like
so.
it's going to turn into you know what? Let's use you as an example. And I'm okay with this.
Sure. I think you'll have fun.
I'm absolutely okay with it. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a whole lot of fun.
She might enlighten you.
Oh God. Do I need enlightening?
Yes, a lot.
I do.
This little light of mine.
Oh God. It's like, all right, I don't want to hear. Shut her mic off. No, technical.
No, she will be fun. So
no, I'm actually looking forward to it. It will be exciting. And of course, something that you'll be able to find at newlivingnow.com and our YouTube page. If you haven't seen that yet, we've got one of those set up. So we're going through the process. We're growing. We've got a bunch of shows that we've done. And if you want to go back and check those out, they are on the YouTube page.
They are.
Which you can get to through newlivingnow.com, or you scroll back in the Facebook page. Just spending a couple minutes with us is awesome. We appreciate it so very much. What have you got on your to-do list for the day?
I got meetings. I've got, just planning on ways to take over the world.
Oh,
like Ren and Stimpy. Is that what?
Oh yeah.
No, Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah. Yes, Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky and the Brain. Ren and Stimpy was just dumb.
Oh yeah, they were dumb.
People. They could not take over the world.
I was trying to think of what duo was trying to take over the world.
Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky and the Brain.
Oh my goodness. That's one I haven't heard from in a minute. Pinky.
We should name our show that. You can be Pinky, and I'll be the Brain.
It does make sense though.
It totally does.
Totally does. All right, let's wrap this up and call it a day. I got to go get educated on some real estate stuff. Whole lot of craziness going on in that world, and when you work for one of the greatest companies in the valley with Century 21 Ace and that family, we're always on top of the education, learning every day, which is super important when it comes to my line of work, especially. And that said, you got anything else?
No, that's all I got going on.
All right, cats and kittens.
Happy Kitten Day.
Happy Kitten Day to you. Have a great day. Make the best of it. We'll chat with you guys Friday morning. Oh, and tomorrow we got a little something that we'll be posting up. We went thrifting.
We did.
Thrifting Thursdays.
Thrifting Thursdays.
So
should we tell them the theme?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So we only could spend $10 and we had to recreate Christmas in July. And we're going to show you how awesome mine is and how his looks.
We clearly were not on the same page.
We were not.
We both had different thoughts on what it is that we were shooting for, but that'll show up tomorrow. And of course, we'll wrap that up on Friday. Have yourselves a great day.